People are calling Sunday a Super Bowl preview as the Green Bay Packers will come into town to take on the Denver Broncos. Jordan Love and this very dynamic Packers offense will roll into town to face the Broncos' top-ranked defense. And Nick Benito says that Jordan Love, he's a solid quarterback.
Obviously, he's been playing at a really high level this year. Really talented quarterback. Just looking at the numbers today, I seen he was like the #1 on third down percentage. So getting pressure on him is going to be really important this week. They got really good weapons around them, so it's going to be really important to try to get pressure.
Now, surprisingly enough, the Broncos at home are 2.5-point underdogs. But Bo Nix, with a nice quirky little smile on his face, says, "My mom thinks we'll win, so I don't care." And then JFM says that's not the narrative that this team has.
Not our narrative, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's talking ain't in this building for real. They ain't seeing what we do every day. They ain't putting the work in. So, we go about business one way, and when it's time to go, it's time to go.
You can't talk about the Packers defense without talking about Micah Parsons. And Bo Nix told the media on Wednesday that you can't make them bigger than the actual game, and you just have to be able to limit his explosive plays. Now, on the opposite side of the ball, Mike McGlinchey says you just have to keep playing the Broncos brand of football.
One of the things they do well on top of the pass rush is they're very good against the run, and so they're a complete defense, and so we got our hands full, and we know that, but we also believe that we're a really good front as well, and it's going to be a great battle for us on Sunday.
Now, in the last play of the Broncos-Raiders game, Brandon Jones got a delay of game penalty, which pissed off a lot of sports bettors. Why? Because it allowed the Raiders to be able to kick a field goal, which eventually moved the over-under. Now, Brandon Jones says he knew what he was doing when he laid down just a little bit longer on the receiver, but unfortunately, he got called for it.
Honestly, I knew what I was doing. I tried not to make it super egregious. Obviously, they had no timeouts. He caught the ball. I knew that they're going to try to run up to the ball quick and spike it. So I tried to nonchalantly, lay on him for just a little bit and try not to make it egregious. But obviously, he kind of flopped a little bit. The ref threw a flag. Thankfully, it didn't jeopardize the game, from a winning standpoint. But I don't know. I guess be smarter in the situation.
Some good news on the injury front. Left guard Ben Powers opened up his 21-day window to return from IR back to the 53-man roster after having a torn bicep that landed him on IR a couple of months ago now at this point. And also another injury note to be aware of is wide receiver Pat Bryant worked on the side field today. No further update on that front. For your Mile High Report, I'm Rachel V. Hill.